Wuthering Waves is easily the worst game I've ever played. My reasoning? I can't even use my own name. They don't want me here. I really wanted to show you all just how pointless it is to have Wuthering Waves exist when the golden goose Genshin Impact is right there. And we all know it, but it wouldn't be right of me if I didn't at least try to break this security system they have in place that keep me out. So, as the perfect spy that I am, put on my hat and glasses, and I showed them my badge. What did the badge read?
Ecups.
Ecups? Ecups. Yes, Ecups. That's me. That's my name, Ecups. And with that, let's see what we have in store. Apparently my clever disguise wasn't enough because they immediately found me out. And man, woo, that hurts a lot. It would have rift in my soul. What I thought was the end of the warm welcome, I was stunned when they also like hung me upside down, but like in water. Like, how'd they even do that, man? What? And I woke up next to like these two, who just kind of like kept yapping, but like in a good kind of yap. But like they yapped.
You're awake. Let me see. Let me see.
So like walked for a little bit, and then boom, dragon, and then boom, dragon's gone. Don't worry about the dragon. We ain't talking about, because I'm fighting this dude now. I'm going hard, like even though it's just the like, tutorial fight. Ooh, look at that. Yeah. I don't even know if that lines up with anything.
Swift and resolute.
So can I use this as like a dodge? No. Alright, so I'm gonna turn up the sensitivity again. This is not right. And like I started like mumbling during the fight, and they were all really worried about me, and they were like, "Oh, we gotta bring you to our doctor friend. So let's keep walking a little bit." And we meet up with them, and they got like this little guy, you know, like look at this guy, so cool. I like this guy. I want to pet him, and I keep him, and I want to steal him. Actually, I want him to be mine, and I'm gonna make sure that happens.
Right, it seems.
And then like right after this dude shows up, he's got a weapon. When a weakness halo appears, counterattack.
Swift and resolute.
So am I just supposed to stand still? Okay.
Let me be your blade.
And when you stand, they're stun. Yeah, when you stun someone, you gotta finish them. Okay.
Let the winds roar. Swift and resolute. Strike from the shadows.
So I made this dude pay the price for trying to steal my little guy. And then I got like really hungry. Like as soon as like we were leaving, and just I ate his soul. His soul is mine. I ate it. One bite. Gone. It's what he deserved, honestly. And maybe it's even what he wanted. And why else would he try and, like, anger me? I don't know. So after that, they took me to the town. We yapped for like an hour. Wasn't feeling that, alright? I want blood. And that's what I found as soon as I ran out of that city. Ooh. Target acquired. You friendly? You're friendly. You get to live. Car. Oh, it's only like 26 or 25. They ain't nothing.
Verity shines. Oh, bring it on! Flame on! Sucks to be you. Let me be your blade. Hey, deference! Tempest! Oh, bring it on!
I'll just stay up there since she's the only one really leveled.
Speeding up. Don't worry, I can.
Okay, kind of hurt.
Ha! Serenade! Shape the shapeless. Oh, bring it on! Bad stuff. Think you can catch up? Clean. Speeding up.
Administering first aid.
I think I'm maybe switching out too fast. It's spinning.
Oh, bring it on!
Screen shakes.
Precipitant.
Easy. Absorb. So, after eating his soul, because that's what any normal person would do, I did some more quests, exploration, you know how it is. Got myself some gacha currencies, and did some gacha. Wasn't anything too spectacular, but here's our 5th gacha pool, because, you know, that one guaranteed a 5-star. We're gacha guys. Of course, if we don't get the character we want from the first banner, we restart our accounts. Another sword, I think. Really saving it for last, huh? Who do we got? Plant
This
lady?
flower is for you.
Plant
I
lady.
hope it makes you happy.
I also found like this little robot guy who just loved to dance. Whoa. Bro is so happy. Kept exploring, doing the main quest, made it to this village. Still thinking about the robot, me and him were kindred spirits, but I had to worry about this Discord field first. Oh my god. The cool little guy.
Oh, bring it on!
Forgot about him.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, I know I put the screen shake on high. I didn't expect my screen to be rotated though.
Bloom. Oh, bring it on! Ally of justice. Let me be your blade. Synchronization. Storm, hear my command. Leave it to me. Life is in everything.
Man,
I'll fire it up. Oh, bring it on!
what are these things? I don't think I'm supposed to run into them. That looked like it hurt.
Speeding up. Oh, bring it on! Time for some hot action.
With my new 5-star, enemies stood no chance and were very quickly defeated. Don't look at the last segment. It was quick, okay? But came across this new guy, right? New fella. Why did they kept it? Whoa. Keeps cutting out. Don't feel bad if you don't know his name. It's not written on his face. It's not very obvious. It might take a little bit for you to get it. Don't feel bad. You're gonna yap or are we gonna fight?
If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar,
Wonder how you got that name.
cruel and twisted maniac.
Anyways, if you're curious, we yapped for like an hour. It was a homie story, kid's fairy tale. Stolen diary of a kid. You know how it is. And then we fought. Because you couldn't have yapping without fighting.
Think about it. The shepherd is not just preordained embodiment of truth.
Doing flips and shit on me, man.
For good, the black rat can reclaim the trust of its herd. Then, eventually, there will be none left to be victims or oppressors.
Luminous energy. Hands up! Won't happen again. Believe it. No biggie. Watch and learn!
Brother, if you couldn't kill my weakest member, I was not meant to die here. And with that, it marks the furthest that I've been with Wuthering Waves as of making this video. I will have some content rolling in the background of just me playing with the characters in the training or the tutorial modes for them, which I think is really cool, minus the fact I actually couldn't do one of the combos they wanted me to with the plant girl, which you'll see in the background. But none of that really matters. Point is, I wanted to make this video as a way of a true to myself look at how Wuthering Waves stacks up to Genshin. I mean, you know, social media rampant these days. You see comparisons everywhere and people saying dead game, you know, this is Genshin's killer, blah, 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 whatever. I don't care about any of that. I want to see the product for what it is. I want to experience it myself and understand what makes them similar, what makes them different. Does any of it matter? I think, for my experiences, most of what was similar to Genshin is the way you interact with the game. The menus, the dialogue systems, all that sort of stuff, right? Where it differs is with the combat, notably. And I think they've done a great job at both. So the similarities being, you know, the way you interact with the game, they probably bet on a lot of people being Genshin players as like their player base. So they wanted, or I imagine they wanted to have something that feels familiar and is easy, you know, to get into. Of course, even if you don't play Genshin and you still play Wuthering Waves, it's a perfectly good UI system. Everything makes sense. It's where you want it to be. It's good, all around good. No reason to change it, right? It's a working formula. Why mess it up? And the combat, where a lot of the differences are for me, I think is done extremely well. I thought I would have hated the combat, because one of my favorite things with Genshin is the reaction system. And not having that, I thought would have been a huge blow in my books. But what they do have works so much, like so well, that it doesn't matter that they don't have it. I mean, in some point, or some parts, I would say the team building is weaker in Wuthering Waves, but that's mostly because, in my experience, with there only being 3 characters instead of 4, and not all of the characters having like notable off-field presence, like think like Bennett from Genshin, like that, just him existing does something, right? The characters in Wuthering Waves, I think, or at least the ones I'm able to play so far, they don't have that same off-field impact, so it feels like you're playing 3 different characters rather than like, you know, a full rotation as with Genshin. But I'm sure that will change with time. You know, like I said, this is as far as I've been. You've seen like the big plot points I've hit. It's not much, especially compared to a game that's running on almost 4 years old now. So, do I think Wuthering Waves is a bad game? No, not at all. Anyone saying that is honestly probably just, they're looking for bait. But would I say it's a Genshin killer? No. It's not rewriting the formula to do anything that completely like washes Genshin out of the park. It's a completely different combat system, so a different experience for at least players like me that want something like that. And the rest of it is pretty standard. I wouldn't write home about it. I mean, I skipped most of the yapping sections because it's nothing new, you know? Characters talk to you on a screen. There's a little text box. There's a skip button for some of them. I don't know what makes the skip button appear. I think it's just ones that they denote as skippable. Probably wouldn't mind if they all have the skip button, just, you know, so it's all there. That is definitely an improvement over Genshin, though. At least there's some skips. I have buddies that, you know, sit through all that dialogue. It takes a lot. And honestly, I have like 3 hours of footage, and I'm sure 2 hours of it was just people talking on a screen. But that's also to be expected with it being like, you know, the first 3 hours too. A lot of stuff to get through. But yeah, I this style of editing really isn't for me, but I wanted to give it a shot, and I hope you all enjoyed it. I usually prefer just like raw footage rather than like highly edited and cut down, but I wanted to make it concise, or at least as close as I could. And I hope you all enjoyed it. So, thanks for watching, subscribe, hit that like button, tune in next time for something. I haven't decided yet, but, you know, it'd be nice to have you along if you'd stay. Alright, take care.